Hello, how are you all feeling? So the energies have been really high and I've been tired there for a while. Um, I did have a person in my family who passed on and my dog as well, who ascended, so that was challenging. A lot of people are going through a lot right now. What is coming up to the surface for us to clear. It's that time of year. So I hope you all are doing well. Today we will be channeling Archangel Michael. You might think that this channel is a music channel now, which partially is. Um, but I will channel. Um, And so today I'm going to respond to a question by Laura Rose 111 who wants to know, when we ask for a new blueprint system, can this be for all beliefs that's not serving the self simultaneously? So that is what I'm going to respond to today, with what really Archangel Michael is responding. um, to see how we could do that. So this is a follow-up to the video about deprogramming fear beliefs. So let me just, I already shielded, but let me shield again. I'm going to go into my heart and I will bring through Archangel Michael to answer this question. There is much to this question, and it is a beautiful question which we will address. The complexity of it is the fear. You must understand that the fear tells you that there is a complexity to this, but it is really simple. So I want you to remove that from your system to see that this is not a terminology. When you say, I need to heal all of it, you see that this is all of it. And when you use that terminology and that word, this is complex, this is a lot. When you use statements, you bring about a shift in yourself, a shift of consciousness to believe that this is a complex system. So when you bring about a shift in yourself to understand that you are capable, when you understand that you are capable of grand things, and you determine that you are capable, you will escort yourself outside your own system. You need to understand that you are capable of going outside your system to create a new system of beliefs. So communicate with yourself that you are beyond the system. In a sense, you're going beyond yourself. You need to go beyond your own time and space to bring in the self who is aware of the system, who has an awareness beyond the system itself. So there is always a new system, if you think of it that way, and you can bring in that self who has that knowledge. So if you think of it, you could think of it as like engineers coming in to program, engineers and tinkerers to remove the inorganic systems. And one way to think of it is that the organic system is the one beyond fear. The organic system is the one beyond beliefs itself. So if you take your time to understand that there is more than this, there is more than the organic itself. Let me repeat, there is more than the organic itself, meaning that the organic is a concept too. And when you remove that, you understand that there is more than this. There is more than this. I'm asking, is there always more than this? Because I would think that there would be. No, there is a concept of time and space that there is more. There is. And when you get outside of that, you will change your system to understand that there is an all that you can step into, and all that you can process, and all that you can clear. So when you clear that, then you can step into that simultaneously. So you must step into the God consciousness, the collective consciousness beyond all time and space. Okay. I'm wanting to know then, is that beyond higher selves then? It's going beyond the higher selves to the collective consciousness. The collective consciousness is you, so it is the highest state. It is the state beyond all highest states. Okay. Okay, so I am being shown, if you've ever seen Avatar, The Last Airbender, there's so Aang is looking, and there's all these avatars, it's past avatars, and he's looking and seeing them all down a row, and that's what I'm being shown. So I think my understanding is that it's like all time and space, all of you together as one. So it is, it's very much quantum physics, right? All time and space, multi-dimensionality as one. Okay, let's see if I'm understanding. Yes, you must step into the collective agreement of the soul, to understand that you are beyond your soul, you are beyond the time and space, you're beyond the knowing, you're beyond all that is. So I'm having a reaction within me in which I'm understanding this, but how do you get out of that, right? Because I'm thinking, okay, how do you get outside yourself? Because it's really what it is. You have to get outside even yourselves, to understand that you are other selves, right? That are you, right? But how do you get outside of that? And I'm getting that is a terminology as well. And so we need to even understand that we are beyond that time and space. We are beyond the collective agreement. To get outside the collective agreement, you must understand the collective agreements. Okay, there's telling me to get into my heart. I am in my heart, but the mind really has, you know, uh, the mind is a system, right? The mind wants to comprehend this, right? Wants to comprehend this all, and this is beyond the mind. This is beyond comprehension. It's an experience. An experience without experience. Okay, so, and that makes sense because all of this is really kind of an illusion, right? It is an experience, but you must understand that the experience is not the experience, right? It is an experience, but we are not the experience. Yes. Okay, so in order to deprogram without needing to deprogram, we must understand that we are the program. We create the program. We create all programs. So if you are to engineer yourself, you must understand that you are even not the engineers in this process. You are the organic self who creates all blueprints. The blueprints know. The blueprints work with all blueprints. So anything is possible. But you must hold that space beyond the time and space itself to create a new self. Okay. So I guess I'm going to okay, so let's say that somebody I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to share that. I was going to share, but I'm not going to because it's not my thing to share. Okay. I don't feel that's probably me on a personality self, but I'm not gonna share that. Anyways, okay, let's get back to that. Sorry. That's a choice. Okay. It's not about me. It's about somebody else. Okay. In a system, you tell yourself that you have certain rules, certain expectations. You tell yourself that you are a certain person. You tell yourself that you are a certain version. You tell yourself that you have a system. And even if you are beyond the system, you have a collective system. Okay, which goes into actually my story. So I'll kind of share. Somebody I know, I would say it's a collective system. And to heal that collective systems, you would have to go beyond even that collective system to get beyond the system. And if another collective system has an agreement with that collective system, to remove that agreement, you would have to go beyond the collective system. So you could think of this as nesting eggs, right? So there's, the blueprint, the system here, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, and there's another one. But you have to get beyond to collect. Okay. Oh, it's a collective agreement? You must go beyond the agreement. Okay, they're cool. Okay. I see. So in order to heal something like that, in order to heal something like that, if there's an agreement that is not organic, but it's a collective, inorganic, on a collective, you would have to go beyond that collective and beyond that agreement to heal that. And all need to agree? No, they don't all need to agree, but one needs to agree. So the collective is sort of like an entity in itself, right? So you must go beyond that to find your answer. That is hard when you have a shape and a form. Do not define yourself by your shape and your form. You must define yourself as the organic self, which is beyond the shape and the form. I'm saying, in your experience must become, yes, do not define yourself by your experience. Define yourself by the one who is not experiencing. Yes, go beyond the dream to the dreamer, and you will find your answer. I'm like, this is the answer, Laura. Your name is Laura, right? Yeah, Laura Rose. Okay. Wow. Okay. We are timeless. We have the answer for you. We can tell you that there is time, there is space, but these things do not define your reality. These things do not define your answer. You can shape your answer through the heart, shape your answer through the self. Become the self itself. Become your own time, your own reality, your own space. Get out of your system, and then you can define your system throughout time and space, throughout the selves, throughout the answer itself, to become the self. Message received. That is your answer. Okay, today that is our answer. We have been timeless, we have been spaceless, and that is the truth. You must step into the truth to define yourself beyond all beliefs. Yes, so I'm just to be able to get past all beliefs, you must become the beliefless. And that is your answer. Okay, so the only way to my interpretation then is the only way to get beyond all beliefs, right? simultaneously, like all of them, you have to step out beliefs itself. Okay, so I think I'm understanding. Okay, so once you deprogram all your beliefs, you're going to create new beliefs because we are experiencing time and space. The only way to get out of beliefs is to escape the time and space. And to comprehend that, you have to be in a place, there's no place, but in that under, finding words, in that self who can go beyond all space and time without becoming any version of yourself, because then you would become a version of yourself. Yeah, you must become the one that's not a version of yourself. So you would become a version of yourself that wouldn't define itself by even a version of itself. So it would be in a collective. I'm really trying, yeah. So when you are believing something, you are an entity in itself, right? So it would be beyond the self. Okay. So it would be like a collective, but it wouldn't even define itself as that collective. It would be seeing the whole as itself, but beyond a self. Merging with the selves. Wow, okay. Well, that's that I get. There you go is what I get. There you go, because I'm still kind of like, is that really it, right? Is that that's it? That's the answer? And I'm getting there you go. But you have to comprehend that. And see my mind, or who I myself, right? Where I'm at, says, "Wow, that will probably take a while before you get there." That I'm also recognizing that that in itself is a belief and concept and is a time and a space, right? And I keep getting yes, like that is the concept here, is that is a concept. So in order to do this, you would have to believe in the concept beyond concepts. All right, I'll end it here.